Assalamu alaikum. It's our sixth lecture on FDE EST Physics past papers we have to cover. These are the most repeated MCQs in the all past EST Physics exams. So we already covered first five lectures about EST Physics exams. If you forgot those video, first of all you have to watch that video first, then move on to this video. This is a complete guide. We made it for you only for physics. This is a total of 96 pages, and we have this PDF. We have to cover all this complete EST physics exam in our videos. But if you want this physically, you just leave a comment below or drop your mail. I drop my personal WhatsApp number in the description below. You can contact me there. I should surely provide you in a sake of little price. Okay, along with that, not only for physics, we have along similar procedure. We have many MCQs, most repeated MCQs of the past subjects like maths, chemistry, biology, Islamiyat, or the English. Because you know that 20% is the English, 20% is the pedagogy, and the 60% remaining should become came from your subject. So we covered all the syllabus. If you want these notes, you can just contact me. I should leave my WhatsApp number in the description below. Okay. So let's start our sixth lecture today. In this, we are because this is our series of EST physics exams. We will also cover EST maths and other subjects. Also, we will also cover the pedagogy section in soon. Okay. So stay connected with us. Don't like to forget to like and subscribe our channel to stay connected with us. So let's start our sixth lecture today, which is about the optics we have to discuss. So what is basically optics? You must have to know first of all geometrical optics. Okay, optics means basically lights. So in optics we discuss these factors, like we have to discuss reflection and refraction. First of all, what is reflection? So we all know that reflection, when an incident light ray has to become and has to strike on a surface and it reflect back, incident wave always must be equal to the reflected wave in the case of reflection. So the change in the direction of the waveform at an interference between media, so that the wavefront return to its medium, and it in this wave is came back into same medium, not into other medium. Okay, governed by the law of reflection, which states that angle of incident equals to the angle of reflection. Okay, in reflection, angle of incident must equals to the angle of reflection. While in case of refraction, the bending of light as it passes through one medium to another, but in reflection, your light has to be bent and it bends along to the normal, and in this incident light is in one medium and your reflected light into the another medium. Okay, another medium with a different density governed by the Snell's law, and in say refraction law of refraction you use Snell's law. Okay, because there are now two different medias and your light bends towards normal, which relates that angle of incident and reflection, angle of incidence and refraction to the reflective index of the media. Okay, so this is about a refraction. So because we are dealing with optics chapter, so we must have to know how about the mirrors and lenses. What are mirror and lenses? Mirrors, first of all, you can how you can define mirrors. Basically, reflective surface. Mirrors are basically the reflective surface that redirect light to form image. Okay, you know that in front when you stand in front of mirror, you saw your own picture. How you can see, because the light strikes on your face, and it came back to the light strikes on your light strikes to the mirror and it reflects back. That's why you can see your image. That can be flat plane mirror. If plane is flat, then you can see your flat image, but if plane is curved, like the two examples of curved mirror are concave or convex mirrors. Okay, and these have their own different properties. Now move on towards lenses. Like mirrors, lenses are also these reflective surfaces, but those are transparent. Mirrors are not transparent, but your lenses are transparent because we have to watch things in front of in the other side of the lens. Okay, so this should be transparent. So transparent objects with curved surface has a reflect light to either converge. So lens also converge as well as diverge the light. Okay, converge means spread. Converge means to focus on a point, and diverge means to distribute in light. Okay, light beam formatting. They can be convex which is known as the converging lens, and concave, which is the diverging lens. So you can remember this thing. The convex lens is called as the converging lens, okay, and your concave lens is called as the diverging lens. But your convex mirror is the diverging lens, diverging mirror, and your concave mirror is basically the converging mirror. Okay, so in case of mirrors, your convex is diverging mirror and your concave is converging mirror. Okay, while in lenses your convex is converging and concave is diverging. So keep remember these facts. Okay, so what now optical instruments we are using many optical elements, like we have to use lenses, mirrors, and other optical components, okay, to enhance and analyze the illusion. Okay, common examples include microscope, everybody knows, telescope, okay, cameras, and these eyeglasses all are the optical instruments. Okay, now move on towards another fact, which is the interference and diffraction. We everybody know what is interference. Interference is basically a phenomena in which two or more light has to be uh, merged into each other. They interfere each other. Okay, they merge each other. But diffraction is some other fact, means the spread of light to you can say to exposure from some obstacle. So the beam of either light from the obstacle after passing to the obstacle, like double slit experiment is basically example of diffraction. Okay, so what is interference? The phenomena when two or more waves superimpose and resulting wave has a greater or lower or the same amplitude. So this is the definition of the interference, when your two or more waves superimpose to each other and resulting wave should be greater, much either below or uh, have the same amplitude of the initial. So there are two types of interference. First is the constructive interference. What is constructive interference? So constructive interference basically occurs when your wave are in phase, okay, and when your wave is out of phase, so you can say this is the destructive interference. Okay, in phase means there two waves have same amplitude at same time, but out of phase means two waves have different amplitudes at same time. Okay, diffraction. What is diffraction? So the bending and spreading of wave around obstacle. So as the wave diffract or deflect after striking the obstacle, okay, this is called as the diffraction, and this basically depends upon the size of the obstacle, the distance between the slits of the obstacle. So what is polarization? Polarization is basically the orientation of the oscillation in plane perpendicular to the direction of wave travel. Okay, light waves can be polarized in various ways. So we can polarize light in various ways because light is an unpolarized wave. First, initially, because it is in all directions. So to set the orientation of the oscillation in a plane perpendicular to the direction of wave. So if you have to set the plane, you can say yes. So if you have to set the orientation of the oscillation in the plane which should be perpendicular to the direction of wave, then you can say this is so called as the polarization. Such as there are many types of polarization: linear polarization, circular polarization, elliptical polarization. Polarization is used in many applications, including reducing glare in sunglasses. Okay, and because many nowadays, there are some glasses that blocks the sunlight, because sunlight is unpolarized light. After passing the glasses which you wear, after passing it polarized the light in only in one direction. So that's why you are only seeing you are not seeing glares at your sunglasses. Okay, or also this is used in the optical fibers. So let's move on to the MCQs, which are the most important past EST physics MCQs. By doing these, you will definitely got 90% in your exams, because these are the selected and the most came previously EST physics MCQs. Understood? So let's start with this topic. So first of all, what is the law of reflection? In which we know that the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. Not greater, not less, not bending. So the correct answer is answer B. Okay. What happens to light when it passes through a medium with a low reflective index to a medium with a high reflective index? So if there are a medium, initial medium which is low and the other medium which is high reflective index, so what should it do? Yes, it slows down and bends towards normal. This is the law of reflection, because we know that in law of reflection your light always travels from low reflective index to a higher reflective index medium. Okay, lower rare medium to denser medium, and your denser medium, it should be higher reflective index, and your rare medium is low reflective index. So this phenomena is basically law of refraction, and we know that in law of refraction your light bends towards normal in the high reflective index, means in the denser medium. Okay, which type of mirror causes light rays to converge? So, as I told you, this is now telling us about the mirror. So, we know that in mirrors, your convex is basically the converging. So, sorry, your concave mirror is basically the converging, and your convex is basically the diverging. But in case of lenses, convex is basically the converging, and concave is diverging. Okay, so in case of mirror, you should say that your concave is basically the converging, because you can see here we already mentioned you that in case of lenses your convex is converging, but in case of mirror your concave is converging. Okay, so you must have to know about this. Starts with convex and then concave. This is converging and this is diverging, and in case of this is totally opposite. What is the principal axis of a lens? So what is the principal axis? So a straight line that passes through the optical center. What is optical center? The center of either mirror or lens which you are taking. In case of lens, so the center of the lens, which is so called as the optical lens, and perpendicular to the lens surface. So this is so called as the principal axis. So the line passing to the center of curvature, no. The line perpendicular to the lens surface, no. The line passing through the optical center and perpendicular to the lens surface. Yes, this is right, because line passing through the optical center and perpendicular to the lens surface. And line where all parallel rays are converged. No, this is wrong. So this is right answer. So the correct answer is answer C. Okay. A convex lens is also known as, you know that the convex lens is also known as the converging lens. The correct answer is answer B. Okay. Which optical instrument use a combination of lenses to magnify small objects? So he is telling about lenses, and which lens is used to magnify? Either a telescope basically used to see the distant objects, so this is not going to magnify the small objects. Microscope, yes, we are using microscope to see the small organism like atoms. So this is the correct answer. Camera is used to make the actual image, and by binocular is some other else. Okay. Which type of mirror is used in a rear view mirror of vehicle? You know, there is a rear view mirror of vehicle. When you are driving in a car, there are side mirrors. You know that basically side mirrors are used to see the back end of the images. So which mirrors we are using? We are using convex mirrors. So what are convex mirrors? Convex mirrors are diverging. They diverge the image. Okay, they diverge the light. That's why we can see the clear image in our a single mirror of our back side. Okay, so the rear side of the cars are convex mirrors, not concave mirrors. Okay, what is Snell's law basically? We already know that Snell's law is the relationship between angle of incident and the angle of Refraction, not a reflection. Snell's law is always when we are concerned with the law of refraction. So the correct answer this is first is wrong. It describes the relationship between angle of incident and the angle of refraction. Yes, this is right. It states that the light always bend towards. No, it is not specifically telling us about the bending of light. This is about law of refraction only, and it explains that the dispersion of light. No, correct answer is answer B. Okay, which lens would you use to correct the far-sightedness hyperop? Okay, propia. Okay, so which lens you will use in far-sightedness? So in far-sightedness means you are not able to see the far distant objects. What you have to use convex lens. Okay, if near-sightedness, then you have to use concave lens. But if far-sightedness, then you have to use convex. Okay, the focal length of of a concave mirror is now he's telling about the focal length of a concave mirror. We know that the concave mirror is basically what? Converging. Yes, you are right. Concave mirror is basically the converging mirror. So, what is the focal length of this? Either positive, negative, zero, or infinite. So, the focal length of concave mirror should be negative. Why negative? Because it's a converging mirror, not diverging. Okay, so the correct answer is answer B. What phenomenon occur when two waves superimpose to form a resultant wave? We know that this is a phenomenon of interference. So the correct answer is answer D. Constructive interference occurs when both are in phase. So the correct answer is wave are in phase. Diffraction is what the bending of light as is passed through the medium. Yes, this is right. The spreading of wave around the obstacle. This is also right. But first one is not right because the bending of light do not bend. Light spread after, okay, the spreading of wave. So the wave spread after passing through the obstacle. Okay, so light don't uh, bend in the case of diffraction. The first one is for the phenomena of law of refraction. So the correct one is option B. The change in direction of light, no. The splitting of light into its component colors, no. So the correct answer is the spreading of waves. So waves spread after passing through the obstacle. What is polarization? The bending of light? No. The splitting of light into different colors? No. The orientation of wave in a specific direction? Yes. To correct the orientation of light in one direction or a specific direction is known as the polarization. So what type of polarization is used in reducing glare of from surfaces? So for in your eyeglasses, which polarization we are using? We are not using circular, we are not using elliptical. We the only one we are using in the sunglasses so to remove glares is the linear polarization. In which phenomenon does light exhibits wave-like and particle-like duality? So this phenomena is known as the wave duality, wave particle duality, in which your light behave as a particle as well as the wave. Okay. What is the primary application of diffraction? So, what is the primary application of diffraction grating? So, what is diffraction grating? Is a phenomena of splitting light into its component of wavelengths. Okay, this is known as the diffraction grating. So, what is the primary application of diffraction grating? Magnifying small objects? No. Splitting light into its component? Yes, this is right. So, the application of diffraction grating is the splitting of light into its components wavelengths, into its different wavelengths. Correlation vision is no, polarized light is no. So, you must have to remember about the diffraction grating that it has to be split light into its components wavelength. Okay. Interference patterns are the most commonly observed in which type we will observe the interference pattern in double slit experiment. Yes, definitely, as I mentioned before. When we perform double slit experiment, your two wave have to your a single wave has to come and they pass through two slits. After passing through two slits, your wave have to be converted into two waves, and they have to be interfere, either constructive or destructive. So interference pattern occurs in double slit experiment, and in double slit experiment there is also the phenomena of diffraction. Okay, depending of light as it passes through the slit or around an edge is known as diffraction. So the correct answer is answer D. Which property of light is utilized in 3D movie glasses? So if you are in cinema, you are using 3D movie glasses. So which type of which property of light is used in 3D movie is glasses? So either reflection, no. Refraction, no. They are using polarization to specify the orientation of light in a single direction perpendicular to the direction of wave, so you can enjoy your movie in a better illusion. Okay, so the correct answer is answer C. Okay, so that's all for today's lecture number 6 of FDE Physics test preparation, in which we cover the most relevant and the most upcoming, the most repeated past EST Physics MCQs. By doing these MCQs, you will got 90% of your score in your exam. Okay, so that's all for today's lecture. We already uploaded 5 lectures for this course, in which we cover first 5 chapters. Today we cover the chapter which is optics, and in upcoming video we will cover our next chapter, and the chapter is the electricity and the magnetism. This is the next chapter we have to cover in our upcoming video, so you have to stay connected with us. So till then, if you want these notes physically, we will definitely provide you. You just leave a comment below with your email. Also, you can directly contact me. Why I will drop my WhatsApp number in the description below. So I will provide you these notes in a single in this like of small price. And this is not only the physics notes, we also cover the mathematics, sciences like chemistry, physics, biology, Islamiyat, and Urdu. All EST most papers like this we have covered. So this is the butter for you, a ready-made butter for you. So you just have to revise. We'll cover these lectures in our videos also, but if you want these not physical, you can contact me. Okay, so that's all for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe our channel and share with your friends who are going to apply these tests. Okay, so that's all for today. In our coming video we have to cover this chapter, which is electricity and magnetism. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.